Hello everyone. Today I am playing Five Nights at Treasure Island. This will be a comprehensive guide that will help you go from the beginning of the game all the way to the very end, beat the max mode of this game. This will be sort of a commentated playthrough, but I will not go through like all the nights just for the sake of saving time. I will start at the very first guide in this game, which is that if you spend too long in this menu, you're gonna get jump scared. So we don't want that to happen. I will start on night 3. Here we go. So to begin, I'm going to skip this call. On the office, you can press Shift to turn off the lights, and then Shift to turn them on again. You can also hold down Control to stand still, then move your mouse to the bottom to flip up and down the monitor, just like you can in most FNAF games. Then on the cameras, you can press space to shut it off. There are several characters you have to deal with. There's Photo Negative Mickey, Oswald, Disembodied, Acephalus, Undyne, Impurity, and the Face. Now, seems like quite a few, but dealing with them is not hard. There's Photo Negative Mickey. To deal with them, all you have to do is open up the monitor and shut off the camera. So, Disembodied, Oswald, and Impurity work the same way. I will mention them as they go on. And for a lot of this... this is Disembodied. Shut off the camera. And that is Acephalus. To deal with him, you just have to stand still. Now, turning off the lights saves power. As you can see, there's power that goes down there. You use some when you're just in the office with the lights on. And when you have the lights off, it saves power. I believe it uses none. Then when you have the cameras open, it uses more power. That was Oswald there. Same thing, you just have to close one of the cameras. He's a little hard to see. There's Photo Negative Mickey. Now, if you have the lights off for too long, you will not be able to turn them on again, and you'll lose. So, Acephalus. I like to turn them off while I'm dealing with Acephalus. You don't have to worry. Just don't be super greedy when you're turning off the lights. Oh, there's Impurity. There. As Disembodied and Photo Negative Mickey there. Now, when you turn off the lights, sometimes you will see sets of eyes that do not correspond to any characters. These don't mean anything. They're not a threat. Like that. But these are Photo Negative Mickey's eyes. See there? So we gotta deal with them. And I'll just let you watch the rest of this night. Doing really well on power. There's Oswald there. Now that we've cycled through all the cameras, I'm just going to go back to the first one. camera 10, and then I'll just close them off in the same order. That's impurity. Better view of impurity there. Here's another set of eyes. No threat. Yeah, sometimes that happens. You might think that you have to immediately turn the lights back on again if that happens. You don't. Okay. Awesome. Next, we head to Pirate Caverns. Okay, so when we're in here, a character called Eyes can appear. Oh, there he is. So what we do when you see him is use Shift to use your flashlight, to use your flash. But you don't have to do that. Instead, there you go. Just use it in case he's here. And then go to this elevator. He cannot appear when we're here, so we can wait here for this to recharge. There we go. And now we can go to the left. And go into this room. You can wait a few seconds just to be safe. Give it a few seconds to recharge. Now, just wait here for a minute. I don't think that... I'm not sure if he can appear here. But when you get this key, he starts appearing a lot more frequently. But you don't have to get back to where you start, you just have to get back to the elevator. Okay, there we go. Flash. Flash. Oh, there he was there. Flash. Flash. And into the elevator. So this key opens a door. So the key that we get opens a door in the second floor. You can go to the second floor earlier, but you will not be able to unlock the door that we need to get to. The third floor is a place that we will see later after night 6. The elevator ride is a little long. So, floor 2 is simpler. When you see Undyne, another character, just hold control, just stand still. And then just go forward. Oh, there he is. So just stand still. And you got it. Oh, there he is again. Okay, now I want to give a quick disturbing imagery warning. This place, what's in this room is especially disturbing. So just keep that in mind. Skip several seconds. Skip like a couple minutes if you don't want to see it. Alright, now we're on night 4. I'm actually, one of those eyes, I can see you, try hiding in the dark. So this is eyes, you just have to, I'm actually going to skip night 4, and go to night 5. So we've got Undyne, and, eyes to deal with now, in addition to the other characters. Not too hard. So, Acephalus appears on the left side, Undyne will appear on the right side. When Undyne appears, you just have to stand still, just like Acephalus. Then there's Eyes, which appears in the middle. You just have to turn off the lights. You see it? Not too hard. And that's all there is. That's all you need to know to beat Night 5. Other than that, just make sure you don't run out of power. And you react to everything accordingly. I'll just mention characters as they appear. That's Undyne right there. There's eyes. Turn off lights. Nice. Now, for night 6, there's only one character to deal with. His name is Hourglass. When he appears in your office, you have to either he will make you do one of the 3 actions: shutting off the camera, standing still, or turning off the lights. I think what you have to do depends on where you see him in the cameras. We're not going to do that. We're not going to watch him. Instead, there's a better strategy. It's a little nerve-wracking, but what you want to do is, if you see him, just stand still and turn off the lights at the same time. If he doesn't go away after like 2 seconds, open up your camera and open up your monitor, shut off the camera, and then switch to another camera. Also, when you close the camera, sometimes those eyes will appear. That doesn't do anything. It's just to change the atmosphere for the 6th night, which is usually quite a bit scarier than the other 5 nights. It's a different atmosphere. Something I love. Alright. Alright, that's what you gotta do. If you shut off a camera when you're not supposed to, you die. So that's why you gotta test the other 2 actions first. Kinda gotta have fast reaction times. He can't appear twice in quick succession. Alright, it's night 6. Alright. Back in Pirate Caverns, it all comes down to this. So, at Pirate's Caverns, looks like the Face and Undyne are gone in floors 1 and 2. Didn't bother checking floor 1. I know Undyne is gone in floor 2, but what we're really interested in is floor 3. I did try this. If you try to go to floor 3 the first time, you cannot enter in the code. Even if you know it just doesn't work. There are no threats in floor 3. You just gotta remember the code. First time I got here, I did not remember it. I had to look it up. Alright, let's get inside. Three, 4, 9, 7. It's open. Let's go back. And we can go in here. I think there's more disturbing imagery coming up. A few areas here you can go to. What we're really interested in is the center. This is not important. Alright, not important either. You go into this vault. Yeah, disturbing imagery, I think.
It's here, my children.
Alright, and that's 5 Nights at Treasure Island. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave a like, and I'm just kidding. Alright, let's head over to Classic Mode. So just like with the main menu, if you stay in the Classic Mode menu for too long, you're gonna get jump scared. And then it'll just force you to continue. I'm just gonna show you Pirate Caverns in Night 5. Pirate Caverns is after Night 3. In Pirate Caverns, you can either move around and just move when you see the face anywhere, or just stay at the starting area and do nothing. There he is, so just move back. When I played through this the first time, you just... I'm not sure if the face can get here, but like, I didn't even realize you can move. So yeah, just be like this for 1 minute, and then you win. Easy as that. Yeah, Classic Mode is really easy. Right, I'm gonna Just cut to night 5 now. Alright, for night 5, it's very simple. See anyone but the face in your office, you shut off the camera. You see the face in your office, you open the monitor. Although actually, you should wait a few seconds whenever you see a character in the office. Because that way, if you see another character, more, come in soon after, you get pulled. That was the face. If you don't wait a few seconds whenever you see someone in the office, you might run out of cameras to shut off, and that would not be good. Then disembodied, who makes that annoying sound, cannot kill you. But I'm still just gonna get rid of him after a few seconds because he's annoying. I'm still gonna win. It's fine. That was an example there. If you saw Acephalus just appearing behind classic impurity, if I had not waited, I would have gotten just one of them. Also, Oswald can spawn right about on the right side of the Treasure Island sign. It's kinda hard to see.
I called for help, but you didn't listen.
I've heard your commitments. I only ask for listen. Where are you going?
Hear me.
Oh, that's Oswald right there. It's right to the sign.
Bless your soul. Where are you going? I know you hear this. Please bless me. Help me out here. Zelda.
I'm still here.
I've heard your commitments. I only ask for listen.
I called for help.
Alright, pretty easy. So, that was the classic mode. Now, we're gonna go into custom night. And it's now time to learn about some new things. that you will need to beat these challenges, particularly the True Nightmare. Okay, so to start, this, unlike the main menu and classic mode menu, you don't get a surprise if you stay on here for too long. Now, here are a few details that I didn't mention before. First of all, Disembodied actually cannot kill you. I didn't want to mention that just to keep it simple. And that's it. Now, it's time to talk about cameras. Let's just go into a night with no characters, so that it can teach you about the mechanics of camera cooldowns. So, one thing you have to know is that each camera has a cooldown when it's shut down. And these cooldowns are not constant. The thing is that camera 10 is special. Its cooldown is a flat 20 seconds throughout the entire night. So you can measure that if you want. Now, all of the other cameras start with a 35-second cooldown. So it's 35 seconds the first time you use it. Then every successive time you use it, the cooldown increases by 15 seconds. So if I use this now, if I shut down this camera, it'll be after 35 seconds, it'll be back online. Same with this camera, and all of them. I think camera 9 might have a bit slightly longer cooldowns. I didn't check it. So yeah, first time is 35 seconds. If you use them for a second time, it's 50 seconds. Third time, 65 seconds. Fourth time, 80 seconds. And that's the general gist of it. Now, I'm gonna restart this night to talk about the camera loop. Basically, what you want to do is close cam 10, this camera, whenever you can. Now, if you're not sure if it's up, don't go to it. It's best to just go to this camera. If you're if you're in a pinch and you don't know whether or not this camera is on, don't shut it. Don't try to go to it and shut it off. It's not worth it. It's not worth risking dying, because running out of cameras is not a big concern, but still is a concern. So here's what you gotta do. So yeah, shut off cam 10 when you can. Then I usually like to go in a loop across these cameras, so in this order. And then back to cam 7. Then while you're on this loop, if you know cam 10 is back online, if you know cam 10's cooldown, it has gone off, is up, then you'll close it down the next time you see a camera character. Then, just like in classic mode, you will want to wait. Normally you want to wait just a little under 5 seconds before you shut off a camera. And I'm going to demonstrate it by doing this night. So yeah, photo negative Mickey, Disembodied, Impurity, Oswald, and classic photo negative Mickey, which is a new character. Now, even though Disembodied can kill you, it is important to know that if he can spawn in the left, middle, or right. If he spawns in the middle, you will not be able to see Oswald spawning. So what you need to do is look for this effect that plays on the screen whenever a character spawns. Now, I will actually show you this. It's kind of hard to describe. It just happens whenever a new character spawns in the office. If you see some gameplay, you'll be able to recognize it soon enough. For this night, what you want to do is start by turning off the lights for about 10 seconds. After that, you want to open the monitor and switch the camera to cam 10. Whenever a character appears in your office, count about 4 seconds and then open the monitor and shut off the camera. They give you more time, but in case you make a mistake or something else goes wrong, you'll have some room for improvement. And running out of cameras to shut down is not a big concern. This challenge is kind of to get you used to the general idea of it. So, let's do it. Also, if Disembodied spawns in the middle, you can't see Oswald. So it's best to just play it safe and assume Oswald is there, but so yeah, let's do it. Okay, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, when I see something appear, 1, 2, 3. Okay. When I see something appear coming out of the cameras, I only wait a couple seconds, just because it's kind of risky to wait longer. 1, 2. See, look. Now, if I didn't wait there, I wouldn't have gotten classic photo negative Mickey. I would have had to shut down an extra camera for photo negative. So I can ignore him. So I could tell Oswald was there because of the effect that plays. The screen kind of darkens. Oh, see that again?
Want to see my head come out?
So that's just the general gist of what you gotta do. I'm not going to show you the end of this night. Instead, I'm just going to go to first act. So as you can see, there are quite a few challenges. I recommend doing the one that I was just showing you first, with all the camera characters. Then I'm going to show you 3. First will be Nightmare. The second will be one that I came up with called Enhanced Nightmare. You just add these 2. Then the third will be True Nightmare, which is where everything is unlocked. Everything is at max aggression. Now, one thing to mention is that there's also An infinite night, essentially, it's just where you get points. The amount of points you get per in-game hour is determined by what characters are on and at what aggression. You also gain some power every in-game hour. So yeah, it's time for Nightmare. It's a little difficult, but it shouldn't be too hard. Let's do it. So my strategy for Nightmare is that, first of all, with Nightmare, Acephalus and Undyne are the biggest threats. When Acephalus is in the office, you just gotta focus on staying alive. You can shut off the lights while standing still. But, don't worry about running out of cameras to use. We're preserving cameras so that we can. There it is. See, look, yeah. Acephalus often makes you stand still for an uncomfortably long time. That's why if he appears while you're counting out the 5 seconds for a camera character, you'll just want to deal with Acephalus or Undyne. Okay, let me rephrase that. If Acephalus appears, if you're counting out the 4 seconds for a camera character, and Acephalus appears, deal with the camera characters immediately, and then switch your camera to one that's not shut off, and then deal with Acephalus. One cool trick you can do is stand still, hold control while your monitor's flipping down, so you will stand still as soon as possible. So yeah, I'll just beat this. It shouldn't be too hard. Pretty chill compared to True Nightmare. Oh yeah, sometimes a character can appear and then just disappear without you having to deal with it. Oh, Oswald just did that too. That was an example of Acephalus appearing while dealing with a camera character. Okay, that was close. I think that was close too. Yeah, notice I had like 19% power left. I wasn't even like really trying to conserve power. Yet I still had that much left. Alright. I'll be back in a moment to talk about the next challenge. Alright. Now it's time to discuss True Nightmare. First, let's go through all the characters that I didn't go through earlier. Classic the Face is super easy. Just open the monitor when he's in the office. He actually gives you quite a bit of time to do this. So don't worry about it. That's got photonegative Mickey, works just like the Face. Except you don't have to turn off the lights for as long. Pete, will make a noise. And when you open up the cameras, there will be a red dot on one of the cameras. Look at that camera to get rid of him. He actually has a pretty long kill timer, around 10 seconds. Willie will be on one of the cameras multiple times. I think if you start it for about more than maybe 1 second, he'll progress a stage. He has 3 stages. If you start him for like more than a second on his last phase, he kills you. He seems difficult to deal with, but he's not. I've beaten True Nightmare without triggering a phase switch even once. Finally, Sparky works just like the Face. I think it's about like the same amount of time that you have to turn off the lights for. Next is a strategy. So you want to do that camera loop that I mentioned earlier. But then about Acephalus combos and some with Undyne. If you're waiting out the timer for a camera character, and then a cephalus appears while you're doing that, while you're counting up 4 seconds, just shut off a camera, switch the camera, and then deal with them. Now, here's the thing. If another camera character... So, we'll think about this sequence of events. So, a camera character shows up, or maybe multiple. You're currently waiting out the timer, and then, while you're doing that, a cephalus appears. What you want to do is open up the monitor, shut off the camera right away, and then switch to a different camera, and then deal with him, and then deal with the cephalus. Now, if you see another camera character, as you're putting the monitor down, you have to open up the monitor again, close the camera, but this time don't switch to a different camera, close it, and then deal with the cephalus. This is difficult to deal with. It's kind of why True Nightmare is not consistent. You can go through the whole night without this situation appearing. It's honestly kind of unfair. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that hard, other than the difficult scenarios. Just like where I am, I've beaten it a lot of times, but I'm still nowhere near consistent at it. I'm gonna beat it now, but it's probably gonna take me several tries. You will only see my successful attempt, so yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see my techniques as I'm playing it, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you when I win. Alright, that's Five Nights at Treasure Island. So that True Nightmare run was, I don't know. I mean, so I got pretty lucky with heat spawns a few times, but I did get a few tricky situations. I mean, like, I'm not consistent with those by any means, but if you want to beat it, you definitely do not have to be consistent at them. You just gotta be able to deal with a few of them. I mean, it is possible to get a ton of them, but like, you just, I guess your goal is just to beat it once, not to beat it, to be able to beat it on command. I definitely cannot. By the way, if you want to see that cutscene again, click on this red star, which you get for beating True Nightmare. I think this Project DI was kind of hinting at their next game. I think it's called Oblitus Casa. Kind of has a similar idea, except it's way harder. Its max mode is far out of my reach to beat. That's for sure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this game, this guide, sort of a commentated walkthrough. This is the second time I've returned from a long hiatus by giving a guide on how to play a horror game. You know, I used to hate horror games. Like when I was in 5th grade, it kept me awake at night, even just seeing videos of them, but now I kind of like them. And I hope you like this video too. Have a good day. You have a nice day, and see you later.